My name's Shakan Pitters. I'm a professional boxer from Birmingham, 7-0, and I'm next to blow. I am Shakan Pitters. I'm 29 years old. I'm from Birmingham, professional boxer, undefeated, 7-0. But fighting at Eastside here in Birmingham as well. How I got into boxing, it was more like something in the family really. My dad was a professional boxer when I was younger. Obviously, he was doing his own thing, and also one of my older brothers, Amir Pitters, was a boxer as well, amateur boxer. He had it all installed in us from the kids, basically. He had us all in the gym, training, running, doing many things. So I think the self-discipline, what my dad installed in us, was something that I just carried along the way as an adult, and here I am now today. I first walked into a boxing gym when I was 6 years old. Dad took me there. I was an energetic kid, into football mainly. Again, it was something I was just looking up to my older brothers, being in the gym, and my dad. We started at Small Leaf Boxing Gym, which was on Fazy Street, run by Pat Benson. All it was really for me, growing up, that again, the boxing was just more something to like work with my fitness, my football fitness. So it was something just for fun, but I always used to get involved with like sparring, the training. I enjoyed it, and as a kid then, I didn't know nothing about getting tired, of course. So I was just doing it for fun. As I got older, again I was on the books of West Bromwich Albion. So my football career started to progress a lot more then, from the age of about 14 or so. And then after that, I got released from West Brom. Carried on playing football, tried to make hope of it, but then moved into boxing at the age of 22. I took it upon myself, 21, 22, to actually turn amateur at a gym called Fight for Change, which is on the corner with my coach at the time. His name was Paddy Fowle. He's now running King's Standing Second City up in Paribas, in Great Bar Paribas. Great coach, great person. Sharpened a lot of my tools. Corrected a lot of the mistakes I was doing wrong. As an amateur with himself, I won 2 Midlands titles, got to nationals, semi-finals. But again, as amateur, I didn't take it as serious. I didn't have no motive or any kind of like motives being like, now I've got a beautiful baby daughter. That's one of my main motives right now. And again, in the pro game, it's something you get paid for. As amateur, I wasn't really, so I didn't have the motive. After that, I was with him for about 4 or 5 years. 4 years at King's Standing Second City before I decided to make the change to Eastside ABC as a professional. But actually, as my first year, as an amateur, I got to nationals and won the Midlands with Eastside as well, run by John Pegg and Paul Coonahan. After that year, I gave it a year, and then I thought, this is the time now, I'm going to turn pro. I had many injuries on the way. It wasn't easy. I mean, people just see me now as a 7-0 pro. I had a knee injury which was hindering me. I felt it in a lot of fights. At one point I even felt like quitting, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not a quitter, but it questions yourself. Made me question myself and think, I'm putting my body through all this when I'm running pain. I'm putting my body through this in the ring. But it's good now that I could look back on these things and realise that it's all worth its time, it's all worthwhile. Which to me, obviously now is better now. But yeah, turned pro with himself. First one, feeling out at the Villa, the Aston Villa ground. See, that was 1-0. A couple more fights at the Villa ground, and I've stepped it up since then. I've been on bigger stages at the Genting Arena. Obviously, recently on the Amir Khan undercard, and now I'm in a prize fight, ultimate boxer side, which I will win in London at the O2 Indigo. So my career's just progressing. It's great. It's mad because I went, you have the weigh-in, you have the press conference, you have the, all these cameras, everything's in your face. And don't be wrong, I'm never camera shy or anything, but it's something new for me in my boxing. These things were at the Villa shows when I was fighting on them shows. But it's just a new experience. I enjoyed the journey. I don't get nervous. I really don't get nervous on fights or anything because I know I train hard in the gym, and I just take everything with a pinch of salt, man. I'm easy like that. I feel very confident getting in the ring. My last 2 fights have been KOs, and they're both. One was in the first round, one was in the second round. My last one, Amir Khan, Bill. But yeah, I'm finding my feet in the door. I've got the power, I know I have, and the punch variation to actually hurt anyone, trouble anyone. And I think that's what a lot of people are going to see come through the next couple of fights. I mean, the training side for me, I mean, a lot of people look at boxing and they like probably the fashion bit behind it, you know, that you learn how to fight in a combat sport, you win, you get your hand raised, everyone's looking at you, champ. But it's not all glitz and glamour like that, you know what I mean? Behind closed doors, even myself, I have to work around the schedule. Sometimes I'll be running at 4 in the morning, sometimes I'll run at 6, sometimes I'll run at 9 at night, sometimes it'll be at midnight. I ain't got a clock really of when exactly I'll be running, but I know if that's run day, there's no getting out of that for me, and that's in my schedule. Recently now, obviously, I'm normally a cruiserweight, fight at, normally coming in about 13-12, 13-11. So now I've got a cut weight. That means no chicken, no carbs like rice, no pastas. I've got to cut these foods, and it's hard because even when you're driving, you know, you're driving on a normal day-to-day. You drive past KFC, you drive past McDonald's, pizza, all these foods you do crave. When you're in my position, definitely training 2-3 times a day. It's hard, but it's definitely rewarding. I wouldn't change it. You know, it's good on your body. You feel good. Man, it takes it's very challenging boxing. It takes a really strong mindset. There's again a lot of sacrifice in the sense where you may have to miss someone's birthday party. You know, you may have to sacrifice or change it. With me, I sometimes have to change a day. My daughter doesn't go down all the time with my child's mum. Obviously, we get on in a sense for our kid, but it doesn't go down well, which is understandable because she got her own life as well. But also, boxing, you know, has to come first in a lot of things. You know, like I've been out a couple of times with my boys or anyone, and you know, I've got a fight coming up. Not that I go out often like that now, but if I got a fight coming up, I'm not drinking. You know, I'll have a couple of waters, or I leave early. You know, again, that's something I just have to do. All I think about, my mindset is winning, and once I win and my hand's raised, then I know I'm that step closer to making a better path for my daughter. But yeah, you've got to definitely have. You have to. Any negative thought you've got in your brain in boxing, you need to get that out. Anything like I can't do it, or I can't be bothered, or I can't be asked, anything like that, you've got to get it out, because you know, as clear as your mind is and as positive as your mind is, it's the best way. And you'll see a lot of times, you know, a great boxer, I'll use an example right now in this area, is Anthony Joshua. He's a very focused fighter. You know, I don't know his personal life, of course, but he's a very focused boxer in front of the camera. Even when he's not, I've met him before. You know, he's very focused and very positive, and he doesn't get involved with the back and forth chat what other boxers will do. So I always say to myself, and many other boxers say, a very focused boxer is a very dangerous boxer to watch out for. For me, myself, I want to start off, well, I'm due to fight for the Midlands title soon. There's another opponent lined up for that, it's vacant, so we're going to fight for the Midlands title, one which I will win again. And once I've fought for that one, then the next stage, what I'd like to go for is the Commonwealth or British. You know, these, whether it be at cruiserweight or whatever weight it would be there available for me to fight at, we'll make that, and I believe that'll be the one I'll be going for next, definitely, straight after these titles. Yeah, I believe I'm the best, definitely. If I don't believe I'm the best, I'm in the wrong sport. I mean, you put me in with any kind of opposition, then I definitely feel I'll beat them. For me as a boxer, I'm rangy, I'm skillful, I've got the correct mindset of a boxer. I live the life of a professional. I'll always believe in myself and always do find a way to win. And I'm just ready for any challenges what anyone throw at me, because I'll take it head on, man, and I'll definitely come out on top. So my next fight is November the 2nd. It's in the London O2 Indigo. It's called Ultimate Boxer. There's going to be 8 other fighters, including myself, and you fight 3 times, get to the final. The winner of that, once you win 3 times, you win 50,000, as I say. But yeah, that's something run by Ricky Atten. Something started up by himself. There's many other. It brings a lot of big interest. It's on a lot of there's a lot of advertising behind it right now, and build up towards it. But I just can't wait to get in there and obviously get the wins and secure that bag, definitely. For me, anyone young thinking of getting into boxing, you know, you're gonna have doubts, you're gonna have challenges, you're gonna have people looking at you. People looked at me and said, oh, what happens if he gets knocked out, or you can't do this, or you can't do that. People told me many things, but I bet I told people probably I'm gonna be in a position where I'm at now. I'm gonna be fighting on Amir Khan undercard, or I'm gonna be, you know, an undefeated professional boxer. Many people would have laughed, but it's all self-belief. It depends on how you feel as a person, and no one believes in you more than yourself. You know, you've got to believe in yourself more than anybody. You got to believe you're the greatest. You got to believe you can be up there, no matter how far it may seem away. You've got to believe in yourself. If anyone really wants to start somewhere, find your local gym, amateur gym. Go in there or watch things on the internet, YouTube. Watch some things about boxing. You know, good fighters for me to watch back in the day. I used to use like Tommy Hearns, Floyd Mayweather of this era, Anthony Joshua. Joshua is obviously good, but watch good role models. You know, who are doing good in the sport, good role models. Listen to the documentaries, hear their stories, and then when you do go in the amateur gym, they teach you a lot of things. There's many good amateur gyms in the UK and even around the world where they teach you the basics and fundamentals of boxing. You know, they start you slow by slow and step by step. So don't be scared, man, to just take a new challenge and grab it, because you never know how great you can be or how high you can go.